Welcome back to another episode of the Real Madrid Chromo here on FC24 Season 2, Episode 2. We're going to wrap up the We're going to wrap up the summer transfer window. We're not going to really bring anybody in. We're just going to be playing these games against Getafe and Real Betis. We'll end up probably skipping against Real Betis. There should be a Champions League game either this week on the 17th or 18th or the 24th and 25th. And we will also play the Real Sociedad as well. Last episode, we brought in a decent amount of players into the team, mostly as backup options. Bernardo Silva, despite being 88 and on crucial, he is technically a backup to Valverde and Jude. Rooney Bargi, he's a backup. He's actually going to be the left-hand backup now, because you'll see why in a second. You can probably see it on your screen now. William Saliba, he's replacing David Alaba as we sold him to Juventus. Michael Marino, he's another midfield backup option. We bring Kepa back off of Chelsea on a permanent deal this time to be a backup to Courtois. And then we managed to somehow get Mohamed Salah on loan to Real Madrid for a season. We wanted a new right winger because I didn't like Rodrigo at all last season until really the very end when he started to grow on me. But we are going to go ahead and just have Salah as our new number one, with Rodrigo sitting on the bench. He won't be sitting on the bench every single game. I will be rotating them quite a bit. And we are going to go ahead and quick sim this game here against Getafe. Can Mbappe continue his flying form? He has 4 goals in 2 games. He has a hat-trick in his very first game in the Super Cup against Man United. He has only 1 goal in this league opener. And he has 2 today here against Getafe and a 4-2 win here as Saliba gets his first goal for the club. Now, Real Betis, one of the best teams in the game in La Liga as well in real life. They're currently having a stinker. They have 1 point out of their first 2 games. We are going to go ahead and play them because obviously they are one of the best teams. They should be up there. They probably will end up being up there at least in the top 7. As long as right now the team's getting off on a hard start. The top 5 are all undefeated. In fact, the top 6 are all winning their first 2 games. Valencia, Celta Vigo, Villarreal, Sevilla, Sociedad, and Real Madrid. And we do play Sociedad again early on there. Barcelona already lost the game this season, so they're off to a worse start than they were last season. And we are going to go ahead and start Rodrigo for this game over Mohamed Salah. We're also going to start Bernardo Silva instead of Jude Bellingham. And we are going to go ahead and give Camavinga some game time over to Tchouaméni. Those two will start to kind of interchange a lot more this season as well. Vinny Jr., Mbappe, Rodrigo, Bernardo Silva, Camavinga. Only changes in the first game here. Let's get to it at the Bernabeu. I hate the shadow stuff. Is Valverde over the top for Bernardo. Touch, shot, goal. And Bernardo Silva has his first goal at the club. It's 1-0 for Real Madrid in the 11th minute here. And this is number 17, Bernardo Silva, to give us the lead. Vinga. He's going to try and slot that to Mbappe. He will find Mbappe. And here's Kylian. Kylian out to Rodrigo. Rodrigo now. Rodrigo will make it 3-0. We got to get Vinny Jr. on the score sheet here now. The front 3 all on the score sheet. Actually, no, it's not even the front 3. Because Mbappe hasn't scored. Come on. Vinny Jr. into Mbappe. Mbappe's in behind now. Kylian Mbappe, he wants on the score sheet. Kylian Mbappe, he will get on the score sheet. He goes near post. It's 4-0 in the first half against Betis. Diarra, they get one back. It's 4-1. The comeback on for Real Betis. We are just going to go ahead and quick sim to the end. It's a 5-2 thrashing. Rodrigo, Valverde, Bernardo, and then Rodrigo again. This is going to be the end of the transfer window. Nobody's coming in and nobody is going out. We are done with the transfer window. We have yet to still get the Champions League, which is slightly concerning. Hopefully we get it in the coming days. Champions League group stages are here. Let's go and quickly brush by them. Bayern Munich and Man United in Group A. I'm going to go through the big teams. PSG and Atletico Madrid is in Group B. Group C is us with Leverkusen and Benfica. We also have Dortmund and Juventus in Group D. In Group E, it's Man City and Lazio. Group F, it's Arsenal, Inter, and Leipzig. And in Group G, it's Liverpool and Sociedad. And then the final group, it's Barcelona, AC Milan, PSV, and Salzburg, who could be a dark horse in that group as well. We are going to play Benfica as well as Real Sociedad in today's game. We're going to have to quick pass Bilbao, who has 4 points. It's a 2-1 win. Mbappe with the brace. Mbappe with the winner in the 87th. Real Sociedad at the Bernabeu. Vinny Jr., Mbappe, Salah, Valverde, Bellingham, Tchouaméni, Ferland Mendy, Saliba, Ruder, Martinez, and Courtois. Now, Kylian gets past Norman, and Kylian Mbappe will not give us a lead. Romero with the save. Vinny Jr. back into the box. Kylian Mbappe on the header. Chest down and cleared by Norman. Neuhaus. Correa. 1-0 for Real Sociedad. Salah still with Mohamed Salah. Kylian Mbappe. He's going to turn. Kylian Mbappe can't get the shot off, though. And we might be going to halftime. We are going to halftime. Down 1-0 here to Real Sociedad. Tchouaméni. 10 minutes left to go in the game. Tchouaméni. Kylian Mbappe. The man is still there. And it's 1-1. And Real Madrid are back to level terms. 10 minutes left to go. There's still enough time in this game to win it. Kylian Mbappe. It seemed like it was never going to get past that back four. Holy cow, Norman was absolutely incredible. He's been incredible. And Mbappe's going to go out on the left-hand side. Alvarez is going to come on. And I was going to bring on Rooney Bargi. But I'm going to bring on Bernardo Silva on for Jude. And Camavinga on for him. And then Diamande on for Saliba. Bergard crossed in. Martinez should hit that away. He does. Rodrigo now on the ball. Rodrigo, he has Alvarez making that run. Can't find him, and here comes the Norman. Here comes Real Sociedad. They want that win. Kubo fouled. Play on, Kubo! And they're going to win the game. Our invincible run is going to come to an end a lot earlier. And Kubo, the man that should have probably been on this Real Madrid team, is scoring the winner against the Real Madrid team. We got to get a kickoff goal. That's our only hope. A kickoff goal. A kickoff goal is our only hope. It's Kylian Mbappe, and he's going to lose the ball. They have Moretti. That's a great team, and it's a 2-1 loss. We lose our first game of the season against Real Sociedad. I am an idiot. It's our Champions League Season 2 debut here. And unfortunately, not unfortunately, but I did go over to the second team. I was going to add some first-team players to that starting 11. But I didn't. So we are playing with our complete backup team, and this is our backup team. Bargi, Alvarez, Rodrigo, Bernardo Silva, Camavinga, Merino. Our back line is shaky with Garcia, Diamande, Militao, Fresnada, and Kepa in net. So Kepa's first look back at the club now ever since Courtois came back from injury. Honestly, the backup team ain't that bad. It's kind of the back line that's a little bit shaky. But Diamande should be growing. Garcia should be growing. I do got to get him game time more, though. Rooney Bargi should not have number 10, but he does. It is what it is. Rooney Bargi into Julian. Julian Alvarez now. Julian Alvarez! Saved by Trubin. And I don't know if Mbappe's on the bench. We'll find out later on. Coach you. Ramos is 1-0 for Benfica. Ramos. Fiorentino. Fresnada is still with Benfica here. Di Maria. And that's a pen. That's a pen. That's the weakest pen. That's one of the weakest pens you'll ever see. That's never a pen. It's just never a pen. Come on, Kepa. You can save it. You got to stink for them in real life. Kylian, Bernardo, Marino. And we're back in it. It's 2-1. There's enough time to get that equalizer. Mbappe gets it back, though. Now into Rodrigo. Rodrigo into Bernardo. Bernardo into Vinny Jr. And it's 2-2. And we somehow rescue a point. Corner short, Vinny Jr. now. Still with Vinny Jr. Trying to find Kylian Mbappe. Can't do so. And that will be game over. A 2-2. What turned out to be a 2-2 thriller at the end. Never going to the game with my backup team ever again. Kylian Mbappe is on a pace setter for La Liga. He has 7 goals. He's projected to get 53 goals in the league. The competition record is 50. He's getting an average of 1.4 goals a match. If he can get 53 goals, or if he can beat the record, I don't think he will. But if he does, that'll be absolutely insane. He might be. I mean, he might get 50 goals totally across all competitions. But 50 in the league, that's a tough stretch. He already has 10 against all competitions. So yeah, he'll easily get to 50 across all leagues. When we come back, we will have Girona, we'll have Almeida. We'll also have 2 more Champions League games against Leverkusen and Slavia Praha, in which hopefully I don't have to play the backup team. Let's go ahead and I'll see y'all there. Leave a like, subscribe, peace out.